If you're anything like me, you love getting points for any reason, and one of the best ways to get points in Planetside 2 is by electing to play as the combat medic. Not only does he get points for takedowns, he or she gets points for healing and reviving teammates. Nothing is worse than seeing a downed ally whose disanimated corpse is worth on average 100 experience points, or a player with low hit points that can be healed at a minimum of 10 points per tick. Seeing as Planetside 2 is a combat simulator, both of such maladies affect almost every infantryman on the field, or infantrywoman, so it is in your best interest to stay within close proximity of your teammates as to not wander far from their lucrative points-filled cadavers. As a combat medic, you must learn to see your teammates and friends no longer as friends, but as beautiful, ripe, point-filled moneybags whose lock is effortlessly removed through the 2-second revive counter. Do consider mentally replacing your squad mates' names with 102 experience points, or 1/12 of a 2x holographic scope. Perhaps 1/6 if they die twice. Speaking of which, you of course get paid for multiple revives of the same player. You might have noticed the Medi tool is activated by holding the triangle button, with the right trigger used exclusively for healing and the left trigger for reviving. You or Shu, also might have noticed the green nanite stream doesn't show up every time. Don't worry, as long as you're within proximity and the circular indicator appears, you will be reviving, and your defective medical tool can be returned to an infantry terminal upon your demise. The standard Medi tool doesn't revive the player at full health. After you revive a player, it is customary to heal him or her, for the rest of the way. Or continue to heal them if they're under fire because they never revive with shields. The revive does help regardless, but ideally you'll want to upgrade your Medi tool all the way to optimize the revive process. Conversely, if you've become a dead friend or squad mate and have been playing in the midst of other players, you might consider waiting a moment before respawning, as a medic may be within range but is in the process of resolving the conflict that killed you. A few extra second wait is economically in your favor, not needing to recover the distance to your current position as well as to you within the proximity of a medic. Double conversely, you or Shu shouldn't complain over voice comms about the medic not reviving you. A medic isn't suddenly your or Shore property because he or she or Shem or Shram made the choice to wear a white backpack, and you definitely might become the target of some rather annoyed friendlies. In that same vein, I or Shai should note you don't get any experience points for reviving a death caused by friendly fire, purportedly to prevent medics from becoming homicidal maniacs. You also have a special ability tied to the L1 button. The default is called the Nano Regen device. It slowly heals everyone, or everyone, within a close proximity including yourself, or Shore self, and the upgrade for it can be found sheer. Otherwise, you can use the regeneration field. It has a hemispherical protectant placed on the ground which slowly repairs the shields of anyone or everyone within it. The medic class can purchase revive grenades or healing grenades, both of which are beneficial for hard to reach friendlies, or either way I mean experience points coffers. Healing grenades are also fantastic for surprising your enemies and disappointing yourself if you've forgotten you've switched them out. Do this virtually every time, and don't forget R1 plus L1 throws a grenade. Revive grenades only revive players at half health, and both grenades explode bright and green, so they will also give away their position. In fact, healing of most sorts is a particularly vivid experience for all who behold, so make sure to use it only on friendlies who aren't fully exposed to enemy visibility. It's for this reason you, by default, cannot heal stealthed friendlies. You also cannot heal max soldiers, but you can revive them. Repairing their armor is the job of the engineer. The utility slot features medkits, restoration kits, and C4. Medkits are not a terrible option as the only way to heal yourself when using the regen shield. Otherwise, C4 is a great way to help defend against maxes, destroy turrets, or if you're daring and protected enough, tanks. You're awarded even more experience points for squad revives, and once you've upgraded your medic all the way, he or she can be a rewarding playstyle and source of certs for many battles to come. Or scrum. This video is a production of the GoldVision Players Academy, pursuing excellence in gaming since 2015.